Hi students, welcome to English 1A at El Camino College for Fall 2020. I'm Mitzi Stover and I'm going to be your instructor for the semester. This quick video is designed to show you how to best navigate the course so that you know how to find all of the content and all of the assignments that you'll be completing. It will also help you be able to view your grades and make sure that you don't fall behind or miss any due dates because you didn't see something was coming up. So let's get started. First of all, once you log into Canvas and click on the course, you'll land on this home page. This home page will stay static for the entire semester. Most of the information here will remain the same for the semester. There are some details here that will change as you progress through the course. So let's get started looking at the home page. First of all, contact information is really important. There are 3 easy ways to get in touch with me if you have questions. First of all, you can always email me to my El Camino email account. It's best if you email from your own El Camino account when emailing here. You can also send me a text message or leave me a voicemail at this number here. If you do happen to call, it will go right to voicemail. Don't worry, I won't answer it. Not that anybody ever calls that number, but a lot of students do like to use it to text me questions. And the other way to get in touch with me is through Canvas Inbox. That is over here on the left. You can click on that and you can find my name and then just send me a quick message. I also use Canvas Inbox to message you. So if you see a little circle with a number in it, that's a notification that you have messages, so you should check those. Okay, just so you know, also with those 3 contact methods, I will get back to you within 24 hours, usually within a few hours actually, through all of those methods. So whichever one you prefer is fine with me. The exception is if you message me after 10 p.m., I generally don't check and return messages after that time. So I'll get back to you first thing in the morning. Okay, next is this course orientation video, which will stay here. And then moving on down the page, this is a link to the syllabus. This link takes you to the syllabus page in Canvas. And you'll see here that this is the printable syllabus that's in a document. And this is also the same information here on the syllabus. It's helpful because it not only has important information that you'll review in the next video that I will go through, but it has your reading assignments and written assignments, that sort of thing as well. Okay, moving back over here to the home page. Then you've got quick links. These are buttons to the 5 modules that we will be moving through. Well, it's actually 6, starting with Module 0. And so when you return to the course after today, you'll find that you may need to jump directly to Module 0 or later in the semester Module 1, and this will take you quickly to where you need to be. So once you're finished with this video, you're going to click on Module 0, Getting Started, and this will take you to the overview for Module 0, which tells you what the goals are here, what you're going to be doing, your tasks, and so forth. When you're finished with this page, once you view this page, you'll click the Next button. And that's typically the way you're going to be moving through the course. There's another video here for the syllabus. You'll go through the pages by clicking Next, and you'll find that there is some reading to do. This is your information about me, and so forth. So these are pages for you to read. Eventually, you will get to some tasks to complete. Okay, the last link at the bottom of the page is additional resources. This button here will give you, obviously, additional resources, primarily about your writing, about MLA format, how to get help with your writing, that sort of thing. Okay, other information on this front page that will help you navigate. Announcements. I will use announcements pretty regularly to let you know what's coming up. They usually will be displayed at the top of the page, and it's important that you read those because they're typically time-sensitive information. If a due date gets changed or if I'm getting a question from multiple students, I'll typically answer it here so that it's probably a question that others have as well. You can view your grades, obviously, by clicking on the grades link. That will take you to the grade book to show you grades on individual assignments and your overall score. It also will contain an icon that looks like a speech bubble, and that will, if you click on that, it will show the feedback that you've received on an assignment. So all of the comments, and I always comment on your work, so that's an easy way to find it. This syllabus link is a little different than the one I showed you before. It has all the same information, but if you scroll all the way down to the page, it gives you the syllabus that is generated by Canvas, and so this shows you upcoming assignments by date, so you can see you've got a few things due on the first day of school and so forth. So you can kind of get a good idea of what's coming up by clicking on the syllabus link over here on the left of the page. You can also view assignments for blocks of time by clicking on the course calendar. The same information, it's just laid out a little differently. It's laid out in calendar form. So I like this version a little bit better, but some people like the linear version. So whichever one you prefer, you can check out. Okay, so you've also got links to discussion boards that we're going to be using. NetTutor is a great feature. This is also provides you with an opportunity for feedback on your writing. You can upload your paper and get feedback from a live person. ConferZoom is our version of Zoom. So if you're going to come to a Zoom meeting or Zoom office hours, this is how you'll find that. And then some of these others are self-explanatory, or I will talk about them later. The most important link on this side is the modules link. So this is how I want you to navigate through the course. Clicking on modules, you'll see that everything is laid out in a linear fashion, and that's the way I intend for you to move through the course, from top all the way to bottom. You'll see also that some of them have a notation that says view. That means that that page is set so that you must view it in order to complete the module. So in this case, I clicked on syllabus, so that one's been viewed, but I can see that I have to click on these others so that they will show up as having been viewed. If I scroll down to module 1, you'll see it's grayed out. That's because there's a prerequisite. The prerequisite for module 1 is module 0. I have to complete everything in module 0 to unlock module 1. So it's viewing of pages in this case, submitting to a discussion forum, and completing this quiz. The quiz on course orientation, you must get 80% in order to pass module 0 and unlock module 1. But don't worry, you get multiple attempts. It's only 1 point. You'll pass it with no problem. Okay. The icons over here indicate the type of page or assignment it is. If it's just a little piece of paper, that's just a content page where there's information to read. This page with a pencil is something to be completed. So here's a questionnaire. Here's an update your Canvas profile. This little speech bubble icon means that it's a discussion board, and the rockets indicate that it is a quiz. Okay. Alrighty, and the last thing I want to point out to you is your to-do list over here on the right. It's just what it sounds like. This will list for you items that are coming up that are due. Sometimes I put things on the to-do list where you don't have to complete anything. I just want you to view it, like the discussion forum protocol. I want you to read that before you post the first discussion forum, introduce yourself. And it will go in chronological order. So this is actually an announcement that is hidden from the top of the page right now. But there's an announcement that you should read here. It's notated by the megaphone. And then there is a discussion board and the quiz and so forth with due dates. So that also helps you keep track of what assignments are coming up. So hopefully that explains how to navigate the course. I'm excited to get to know you. And if you have any questions, you know how to reach me. Let's do this, students.